Too black.
So you had a theory that we talked about. What's that theory? Tell the people what the
If you
theory is.
single and you attractive and you rather not be single, you want love. You single and you attractive and you can't find love, it's your fault. And I'm saying that in totality. It's your fault.
First of all, you're gonna have to explain like how is it my fault
It's
if
an
I'm single and I'm looking and I'm attractive?
it's an individual case basis. The reason is gonna be different person to person, but some way, somehow, it's your fault. Whether
How
you
come it can't be the other person's fault?
who is the other person? Because if you fail in that love, it's multiple other persons. Didn't work out with this person, didn't work out with that person, didn't work out with that person, didn't you just out here trying and failing, swinging and missing.
So what if the person, okay, say hypothetically, like you're in a relationship
Uh-huh.
and the person cheats on you.
Uh-huh.
Is that your fault? You're doing everything right.
Yeah,
You're doing everything right.
it's not your fault that that particular relationship ended. How long ago was it? Why are you still out here in these streets searching? Why haven't you gotten back off the bench? We talking about why you in the community. You live in the community. You in the single and looking community. You have placed your feet there.
Place your feet.
Yeah. Okay, you had your last relationship didn't work out. What's your rebound game like? You just gonna be all toe up behind it? You just gonna sit still for a minute? All right, well that's your fault. What happened in the relationship ain't necessarily your fault. But the fact that you haven't moved on and found another great option, that's your fault.
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, to be honest. I don't know. I just feel like it's more to it than just it being that person's fault because like, the other person that they're or potentially can be involved with, it could be their fault. Shit. It don't have to always fall on me just hypothetically if I was the person, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't I just don't feel like it necessarily has to fall on it being me.
So let me ask you a question. Can you give me one scenario when it ain't your fault, your own fault?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's not my fault is when I'm doing like everything right. When I'm being who you need me to be, when I'm being who I need myself to be, and you know, letting that person rock. That's when it's not my fault.
Okay.
It's something going on with that person, you know, internally that
So
they need to fix.
so why haven't you moved on from said person and found a better person for you, a better fit, a better match? It's gonna come back to the person. It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you. If you single and you attractive, you have no problem being seen, no problem being recognized, no problem being hit on. That's what we defining as attraction. Because there's a lot of people that be like, "Well, I look in the mirror and I think I'm fine," and
Okay.
that is awesome. But the world might not agree. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about if you single and attractive, right?
I
And
see
you,
what you're
yeah,
saying.
and you by yourself,
Yeah.
you can't find nobody. Oh, you giving me great reasons why it's not your fault that a situation isn't working out. Why haven't you landed in a situation that you deem to be suitable and ideal?
I get you.
Whether it could be something. The reasoning is so broad, right? You could be a introverted person, so you ain't found nobody because you don't go outside, but it's your fault.
True.
Right.
True.
You know what I'm
True.
saying? It could be that you didn't let yourself slip, let yourself go. Fellas, females, I ain't being gender specific right now. You didn't put on 100 pounds since your
Okay.
last relationship. A cool dollar, right? So now the people that you attracted to, They don't see you like that. You make a great friend right now.
I can agree with
You
that
make a great friend,
perspective.
right? But that's your fault, right? You didn't let your physical presence, because there's a superficial element to selecting a person you want to be with.
Hmm.
You want to find them to be attractive, even if you're the only person in the room that see them that way. You want to find them attractive. So if you didn't let yourself go a bit, that might be your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's broad, but it's gonna come back to you. Because I promise you, if you get yourself in a position where you operating outside as the best version of yourself, and you want love, right? You not
Hmm.
single on purpose. You want love. I promise you, you'll find yourself somehow in that situation, in a solid one too. And you gonna look, for a lot of the people that y'all know that's in love, a lot of people I know that's in love, they be like, man, I wasn't even on that at the time. For real, I was out here, woo, woo. It just kind of happened. That's how it be, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't telling y'all no. Hey,
I can agree with that perspective. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Too black, way too black. Yeah, my crown is black, made from onyx. Melanin got me feeling like a hero. Straight out the comics. Once on my side.